Okay. Happy Monday, everybody. We're live. We are live. And when are we live and something? Live and
Memorex or in Memorex or I don't know.
oh yeah. Oh, that's old school. This isn't Memorex. Okay. Welcome. Great to see you all. So great to see you all. It's going to be even better seeing you when I get my new glasses so I can focus on you better. Okay, also I see Anne Marie is dancing and Whitney left me a song voicemail today. She sang her message to me. So I love that so much, you guys. The fun, keeping it light, right? Because nothing is that serious, right? Nothing is that serious. Okay. All right. So we're going to do, let's do a little bit of recognition. Let's start there. Okay. And then I have pages of personal notes to talk about tonight about this fabulous retinol that some of you are staying up till midnight to order. Okay. Who did their badges already? Let's recognize that. I know Sandy did. Whitney, Beth, Maggie, Ashley, congratulations. Rhonda, yes. Congratulations, you guys. Yeah, it doesn't even take more than a half hour. Dawn, great. Not even a half hour, what, 20, 25 minutes, something like that. It'll be so valuable. So valuable. Thank you for being on, by the way. Someone's in the waiting room again. Somebody's iPhone is in the waiting room. All right, we'll let them in. All right. Okay, I am going to move that part of my screen off now. So, and I muted them. I'm not sure who that is yet, but I muted them. Okay, gallery view, full screen. So, Whitney, I'm going to have you watch the numbers at the bottom because there's 14 of us. So if those numbers change, that means somebody is sitting in the waiting room. Whitney doesn't know how. Whitney's scared. What is the face? I don't know the face.
I just haven't seen any notifications that there have been people waiting in the waiting room. I will keep my eyes on that participation number, but I cannot guarantee that I will be able to let them in.
Now, why wouldn't you be able to see that?
I don't know. I didn't get any notifications that anybody wanted to come in.
Weird.
But I'll keep watching it like a hawk.
Maybe if someone's trying to get in, they'll text whoever is supposed to be in charge of them, right? We can go with that. We can go with that. I'm also holding my pen like I'm official. You look so official when you hold a pen, don't you? Okay. I think I need medicine, you guys. Okay, here we go. All right. So, okay. I love you all. And you're all mine. I wanted to be with courageous Cadillac Macks so bad. Influence. All of my fabulous people. Okay. Hey, who is the iPhone? Who is that? Do we know? Oh, it could be one of my clients listening in too, because I told people, hey, iPhone, who are you? Just tell us who you are. You can unmute. Or
it's me, Lisa B. I'm in the middle of driving right now.
Great. Thank you, Lisa B. Okay, great. Now we know. Okay. All 14 of our loves. Okay, great. All right. So let's go with some on target things, shall we? So I would love, first of all, to recognize those of you that are working towards your bingo. Bingo was her name-o. Who's got a couple of squares in for bingo already? Love it. I shouldn't say already. It is the 25th after all. Okay. Anybody can get to 5. You can still get to 5. I promise. Who wants to get to at least 5? Sandy, put your hand up. Okay. Okay, good. I love it. You guys all know where to find bingo, right? You find it on Facebook or you can find it on my website. You'll find it either place. Okay, great. Check it out because I know you can still win. All right. Then let's recognize, well, we got 2 Spark Achievers already. We've got brand new consultant, Sydney Fair, and this girl right here, right there, Whitney, congratulations, killing it with those parties. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Congratulations, that's awesome. Who is going to be a Spark Achiever at midnight tonight? Yeah, or maybe tomorrow morning. Yeah, Rhonda's like, maybe in the morning. Okay, I love it, you guys. Okay, and then let us also recognize our on-target stars. So on target by the end of the month would be 600 wholesale or more by January 31st. And I'm just going to shout out some of our on targets. Those of you that have 225 or more, throw your hand up. Those of you that have 225 in or more already for the quarter since December 16th. We're going to recognize 400 or more with Lisa Jessen, Beth Prager, Katie Sikorsky. Congratulations. 600 plus, we've got new consultant Sid, Maggie Fortman, and Ashley Zelli. And 800 plus, we've got Dory Anderson. And then the queen of parties happening this week over there, Whitney with over 1,500 wholesale in already. She's going to be finishing her star tonight and then some. Congratulations, Whitney. I am loving it. I'm loving it. I want to hear from you a little bit later about parties too, okay? Because I know you are selling the skincare. All right, very good. I also want to recognize we have a brand new senior beauty consultant this month in Amy Maxton with her cousin Sid that you guys know is our new team member. Congratulations to Amy. And also want to recognize our Reds with Rhonda, Dawn, Maggie Fortman, and Sandy. Give us a wave, you 4 beauties. And then elite team leader with the new way to earn it, Dory Anderson, 5 personal active team members and 1 red jacket on her team makes a total of 8 team members. Congratulations, Dory. Very close to 2,000 production also. So making the money, you guys. It's all there for you. It is all there for you. Okay. Anything else anyone wants to hear recognition wise or anything else you want me to call out before we move into this incredibly important clinical solutions? New people, if you're not sure of something, ask and me or someone else will happily answer. Okay, I also have to tell you, I have really missed just being with you guys. And our parent unit is amazing, and our parent unit always needs to lead the way, okay? So we got to just keep leading the way like we are. We got to keep excelling in the parties, in the team building, in the entries for the $100 drawing. Keep selling your skincare. Let's keep doing team member follow-ups. Did you guys see, I feel like I posted it somewhere, I don't know. You know we finished the year at number 8 in the state. Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to put it on my Facebook post last night about the Super Bowl. Did you see my amazing post? Yes, because I'm an awesome coach and I will always know that my team can go for it. I will never bench any of my players. I will never kick anybody out for bad performance or whatever. That ain't how I roll. I know my team can do it. I know each and every one of us is capable of great things. And if you haven't heard my box today, please listen about belief because it's on my heart and it's good. It's good. Okay. Our goal is also 65 star consultants for the entire seminar year. And as of today, we are at 24 for the whole year. So we are almost halfway there. And we are 2 quarters, we still have 2 quarters to go. So at halfway, we almost have half. Okay? Yeah. Good things are happening, you guys. Really good things are happening. Okay. Anything else? Oh, well, I have 2 other things on here, but anything else that you are specifically Wondering, asking? No? Okay. Weekly accomplishment sheets. I want to thank Maggie Fortman for connecting with Anne Marie St. John and showing her how to do those because she loves them. And weekly accomplishment sheets are amazeballs. And there is a tutorial to even show you how to fill them out. And they're so good, you guys, because every time you enter an order into somebody's My Customer, it automatically goes to your weekly accomplishment sheets. It tracks your sales, it tracks what you gave away, it tracks your new team members, it tracks your bookings, it tracks all of it for you. And it's super helpful for you for taxes at the end of the year. So if you didn't do it for 2020, don't worry about it. Start fresh on 2021. And it is a great tool, a really, really great tool, okay? Do I need to say any more on that? I can have Maggie Fortman teach on that a different day. How about that? Great, we'll do that. Okay, word for the year. Has anybody picked a word for the year? Great, Maggie has, Whitney has. Okay, you know, Lisa Cadillac Mac has, so has Sandy, so has Dory. Okay, and Maggie has too. Do you guys want to say your word and what it means to you real quick? And then we'll move on to clinical solutions because I'm all about the word. Go ahead, Megs.
Okay, my word this year is connect because I want to make sure that I connect with all of my friends and customers and they get to be both. So I'm going to do some connecting this year and connect with new team members and clients and my current team members and you guys and everybody. So we're all going to be connecting as far as I'm concerned.
I love the connection. I love it, Maggie. Who else? Who's next? Mom.
My word is prayer because I have my alarm set for 8 p.m. to pray for America because we need a lot of prayer. And I have a lot of connections with a lot of people who are in physical distress. So I'm adding that. And then there's just the plain old, let me be successful. And I do believe that things are working quite well. So that's my word, prayer.
Awesome. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
Whitney.
My word is courage. Because I think sometimes I get in my own way and I just need to be brave and courageous and have those 5 seconds of courage to do something that seems scary in my head, but once it's said and done, usually is not that scary.
Right.
Courage.
I love that. Who else? Sandy.
Mine's more of not just one word. Mine is the year of change. So mine is just everything. Mine is focusing on things that do make me happy and getting rid of things that don't make me happy, and to just change things up, and whatever worked, make that more of a focus than everything else. Awesome. And just take things in my life that make me happy and make that the focus. So that's mine.
I love it. I love it. All right, who else? Sherwin?
Early, like at the turn of the year, I picked growth, which is still a good word. I've, have a couple of opportunities, but within the first week, I also have been trying to get back into reading some of my devotionals and all of that more often, more daily. And it's more of a phrase that kind of keeps circulating. With God, all things are possible. It applies to so many things, and that's just what really seems to resonate right now.
I love it. It's good. Who else? Did we get them all? Okay, so a word for the year is not a requirement to have a successful year, FYI. I went many years without it and not even knowing what it was. Sometimes it's a phrase, sometimes it's a thought. So you guys know my word is alignment, and it simply came from looking at that silly word search. But then I really gave that word some thought because it kept coming up. Of course, it matched my Bible verses. It matched everything that I am literally in alignment with. Then I found it interesting that I am now physically aligning my body with health, right? And physically putting my spine back in alignment. So we're going with all the definitions of alignment. And also I pray daily that my will is his will, that I'm in alignment with that. And the cool thing about having a word or a phrase for the year is that when you're not sure what to do next, you just think about your word or your phrase, and it will put you right back in alignment with whatever it is that you were trying to accomplish, that you were thinking, whatever it is. So it's funny that last year in 2020, I didn't really have an official word, and Cece reminded me that I was always saying think a new thought. So I think last year it was more of a phrase. And I remember at our 2020 vision event in February, it was going to be all about 2020 vision. And then it seemed like maybe in March that wasn't a good phrase anymore. So we had to learn, right? And pivot and all of that, which probably used pivot a lot in the last several months. So I would encourage you to just kind of like still yourself for a little bit. And if there's a word or a phrase or a Bible verse or just something that keeps coming to your mind, write it down, ponder on it, ruminate on it, and think about, is that something that is in line? Is that aligning with the things that you know are important to you? And if it is, and it grabs you and it makes you, kind of feel something, go for it. Use it. Try it. It's not a law, and no one's going to say you have to keep it all year if you don't like it. I mean, try it. You like it, keep it. You don't. It is definitely something that I think where I'm at, you guys, and now that we're 24 years in, I'm sorry, I'm kind of looking everywhere here. 24 years in and being incredibly clear about my mission to be a national sales director is, faith, family, career are the, my most important things, right? So you pretty much know if I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to a customer or a family member, right? Like, that you can pretty much count on that, or nobody, or I'm talking to nobody, or I'm praying. And I'm at the point in my life, in my journey, and we're all at different paths, that I'm really clear on what I need to do to get where I want to go. And I'm really clear on my personal goals, and I'm really clear on my family goals, and I'm really clear on my business goals. And because of that, I'm just like, I just kind of see things differently. And I like that word alignment because I know what I need to do to get where I need to go. Something that I want to share with you guys. Have you ever done this? Have you ever thought, what would Lisa do if you're in a situation with a customer or anything? Okay, I love that you're nodding, because if you wouldn't have, then I'd have felt really bad. Okay, so Sandy. When I was brand new, I did that with my senior. I was like, well, I don't know how I'm going to act at this party, but she drives a Cadillac. I'm just going to act like her. And it's not fake it till you make it, like you're being fake. It's, I'm going to act like her until I have the confidence to figure out what I would do in that same situation. So I did that. So I've got some really, really powerful top director friends, you guys, that are really magnificent women. Kelly DeBlander Brigham is one of them that does the $1 Million Message weekly on Fridays. Now suddenly Crystal Hunsaker, the one who does the Monday messages, is also my friend. And these are national sales directors' daughters, which is like really like heartwarming, And I was raised by Judy McCoy, who's been in the company longer than most people were around. She was in the company for 40 years. Or she was in for 40. She's been out for 5. And I've been in for 24 years. And some of these women that are like mentoring me now, these nationals daughters, I remember when they were little, because I'm way older than them. So it's really neat. And I'm thinking about Nikki McDaniel, her mom, Diane Underwood. I knew her very well as a national sales director. She was a really good friend of Judy's. And now Nikki is my friend. And what I do, you guys, in the morning when I'm getting ready, when I'm doing my devotional, whatever, I literally stop and think about some of these women. And I think, I wonder what they're doing right now. I wonder how many booking calls they've made. I wonder who they've talked to today. I bet they've already done a facial. They probably got their hair and makeup already done. I bet they went and worked out. Like, I think all of these really great, big, positive things about them. And then I'm like, and then I want to hang out with them. So I'm thinking what they're probably doing right now, and I'm going to do that. So then I can hang out with them. And then another one, Tina Franz, who is Tippy Top Director, nearly a national. She's in the Julia Burnett National area. She texted me today, or everyone's responding to my before and after. Hello. Yeah. And she asked me if she could use it. I'm like, Tina Franz, oh my gosh, stop it. You want to use my stuff? Yeah, please. And she's like, I adore you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what on earth? I've never even met this woman. And she's just the neatest lady. And 2 national sales directors, one I know really well and one I don't know at all, messaged me and asked if they could use the before and after. I'm like, yeah. So now you guys, I am now been tagged. I don't accept the tags. Forget it. I have like 30 tags of my before and after. And I want you to know, you guys, I intentionally am telling people to share it because I don't think I'm going to be like some unique results. Okay. Like, I saw one somewhere that her, like, the side of her face was like really had not vitiligo, you know, where the color is gone, the pigment is gone. It was almost like the opposite. It was like a really dark spot of skin, really bad sun damage. And it's almost gone. But the picture literally says not typical results. And I thought, no, I don't want to post anything that someone's going to think is atypical. This product is too good. So I specifically said, 50 plus sun lover, Lisa Cadillac Macks. I want people to know who I am because they're going to be nosy and go to my pages, right? I want them to. I want them to be nosy and see what I normally look like. And I don't think, you guys, that I am going to be an unusual specimen of this product. I want you to know that. Okay. So I put my name on it on purpose because you ever know, like, so we're all friends in Mary Kay. We can all easily see that. And sometimes when you see a before or after of something, you want to share it, right? I naturally want to share it, but I really like it if you can actually say the person's name that's your friend. I really like, we're all friends in Mary Kay. There's 3 million of us. We can all say, this is my friend Susie. But if you don't know that was Susie, you can't just say, this is my friend. I don't think that sounds with integrity. Even if they are your friend, if you don't know their name, I don't know. That's just how I feel. Maybe other people feel differently on that. But I was like, no, I want people also to know who I am because non-Mary Kay people are going to see that, right? And then I want people to say, this is my friend, Lisa Cadillac Macks. Or now they can just say, this is my friend, and Lisa's name is on there. They don't have to say Lisa Cadillac Macks because Lisa Cadillac Macks said it on there. So I just wanted you to know I had some strategy behind putting my name on my before and after. Okay. I have to get my glasses sooner than later because you are literally all blurry and I no longer know where to look for glasses. I see Sandy's hand waving.
I showed the picture to 2 people that were not on Facebook, and I got so far I have 3 for sure pre-orders and one almost one whole one, but 2 of them were because I showed your picture.
Yes, I love it. So, I love it. I love it. All right, let's jump into it then, shall we? I'm going to say some things. If you have questions, I would love for you to hold it for a little bit because I might answer it. Okay, and I've been since learning a few more things as well. First of all, have you watched the very first video, the 24-minute one? Okay, it looks like most of you have. I want to make sure that you're doing that first. That's the great place to start. It's going to give you a whole spectrum of things. Okay. Here are some words you want to become familiar with, words you want to have roll off the tip of your tongue. Okay. For clinical solutions, this can be clinical solutions notes. Prevent and reverse. That is all over the literature. Prevent and reverse. It's on the videos. It's on the, not on anything I just picked up in my hand, but it's on everything else I saw today. Okay, whatever. Prevent and reverse. Here it is. Yes, it is. Okay. The little, this little super cute, you guys. This is the little journal thing that is going to be in each box when you get it. Okay. I think you saw me hold this up last week in the box. And it's going to be imperative that you stick to the journal and that you stick to doing exactly what it says. Okay. And you're going to work through with your customers. Prevent and reverse. Prevent and reverse. That's why it works for everybody. Okay. Acclimation and rest. Acclimation and rest. Your skin needs to get acclimated and it needs to rest. So we know that it is nothing new when you start something new that your skin needs to get used to it, right? That's not a new statement. That is not a new claim. That is how it goes with skincare. Oh, you guys. I just am struggling a little. Okay. All right. She's good. I'll just go lay down later. Okay. I'm good. It's fine. Okay. We know that skincare, it's not unusual, right, to get used to something. Okay. So to get used to retinol 0.5, straight up retinol, there is an acclimation process, the retinization process and protocol. You're also familiar with the word protocol. Like I'm on some digestive enzymes and supplements, and the holistic therapist says, here's your protocol, right? Or you go to physical therapy for something, and here's your protocol. Here's what you're going to do at home, right? Here's your protocol. So the retinization process is the protocol that Mary Kay developed to make sure that you can use this product safely and that it will work for you sooner and that you will have the least amount of side effects, okay? Because it's straight up retinol. Retinol is a derivative of vitamin A also, by the way. So this in no way, shape, or form is anything that is bad for you. And that's really important to know, okay? All right. Acclimation and rest. So it's going to get acclimated and then it needs rest in between. Dermacosmetics. You're already getting familiar with that word. That is when beauty and dermatological benefits from a product. That's what this does. Okay, that's what dermacosmetics is, a beauty product with dermatological benefits. So eyeliner is just a beauty product, right? Dermatological benefit of dermacosmetics is its beauty and skin. Okay. Dr. Lucy Gilday says in that 24-minute video, which we always know this, our product philosophy is simple. We always put you first. And by that, they mean the client. Our product philosophy is simple. We always put you first. That's really important to know. Okay. What are the 3 things that make you look older? On your face, spit it out. What makes you look older?
Lines, wrinkles.
Yep. Lines and wrinkles.
Age spots.
Age spots. Yep. What else?
Dull skin.
Yep. What else? Lack of firmness.
I was gonna say drippy skin, drippy.
Yep. So the 3 things all three things that make you look older, lack of firmness, wrinkles, and uneven skin tone, is exactly what retinol takes care of. The very things that make you look older and make skin look older are the very three things that retinol works on. Okay. Towards the end of that 24-minute video, and I love watching our videos, you know, because you can rewind and rewind and rewind. Dr. Lucy Gilday says this. Actually, Dr. Lucy Gilday and Dr. Hines, they're going back and forth, and sometimes they marry up their voices together. It's pretty cool. Product performance and personal attention you will not find at any other beauty brand. Product performance and personal attention. You will not find this at any other beauty brand. It is so incredibly important to remember that. It doesn't matter if anybody else has 0.5 retinol. They don't have us. They don't have a protocol to make sure that the products work. Okay. All right. Did you also see in the video? Okay. I love it when they like drop names of people that like regular people then would think was cool, right? So they worked with Dr. Wendy Roberts, partnered with Dr. Wendy Roberts to develop this in the first place, who's been on TV shows, magazines. Glamour magazine calls her a rock star dermatologist. She specializes in generational dermatology, which means the ever-aging patient. And she developed the Roberts skin type classification of medical info and different skin color types. Different info on skin color types. Okay, bottom line, basically, there are two myths about retinol. Some people thought that they weren't old enough for retinol, and some people thought they weren't the right skin tone for retinol. Now, I don't know what would have made them think they weren't the right skin tone. I don't know why people thought that, but I do know that this product works on anyone over 20, male or female, in any skin tone or skin color type. Okay, so that's important to know. We can now compete with some of the med spas and the dermatologist's office because we now have dermacosmetics, and that is what those companies have. Okay. Um, 3 decades of study have revealed the efficacy of retinol. 3 decades of study. So this isn't like just some new drug and people aren't going to believe you. Okay. 3 decades of retinol study. And it is considered to be the gold standard of age-fighting ingredients. Gold standard. More words for you, buzzwords for you. Gold standard. You've already heard me say forever, we're the gold standard in the direct selling industry. Retinol is the gold standard in age-fighting ingredients. Okay. The Calm and Restore Facial Milk, the second part, you guys, sets us apart from all other companies. So anybody can have retinol, but if they don't have a protocol and a way to calm the skin after the retinol has been applied, who cares? Okay. Okay. Those were my specific notes that I had about that. I'm going to share my screen real quick. And this sheet, you guys, is on In Touch on the Clinical Solutions site, right? I really like this sheet a lot. I'm going to post this in my customer group because I think it shows the 2 products, shows the bullet points, makes it really clear. Okay. And then the other one, products to avoid, the compatibility guide. We probably shouldn't walk around starting with products to avoid. I don't like using, I feel like that sounds negative. So I prefer to call it what the company is calling it, the product compatibility guide. I think that go with the company's words, product compatibility guide. And you guys, this is why they need to be on Mary Kay, because if they're not on Mary Kay, you can't trust that they're going to get their best results, because if they're sitting there using a Vino facial scrub because Jennifer Aniston told them to on a commercial, and you know darn well they're not supposed to be using any physical exfoliants, and they say the retinol burns, you're like, no, what are you using that you're not supposed to be using? Okay, so this is why we can guarantee the results when we know the skincare products that they're using. And you can just keep hammering that home. Just keep hammering it home, how you can guarantee the products with our products, because you know exactly what ingredients we have in our products and why you would want to take something out of the routine. So since we know that products take a while to get used to, and come back here. Oops, not new share. Stop share. When you're trying this new product, the retinol is like making your cell turn over more quickly. Okay. It's replacing the collagen. We lose 1%. I think that video said 1% of collagen a year, every year, starting in our 20s. So you're building your body's own ability to recreate that collagen. And so while your body is getting used to, or your face and skin are getting used to the retinol, you can't be doing extra exfoliating. Okay. It's kind of like, you're not supposed to do microderm and glycolic peel on the same day. And there's just stuff that seems to make sense, right? So I want to make sure that you guys are clear on what products not to use during the process also. And I just straight up, you guys, this was the hardest thing for me, was to put these items aside for 8 weeks, because I literally did everything it said. And I am really going to suggest to you and your clients that you literally take out of the bathroom whatever you're not supposed to be using for the first 8 weeks. Even if you think you can, even if you think you can add it in already, I wouldn't. I would follow the exact 8-week protocol before you add anything back in that it says not to. Does that make sense? Okay. And so even though you guys, hello, even though I'm sensitive and I'm 53 and, and blonde, so sometimes blondes are a little bit more sensitive. So I don't know, if all of those are culminating, whatever, but I really feel that if I can wear it, then anybody can wear it. I'm really feeling that, you guys. Okay. Okay. So when you do get started with it, you probably saw on those flyers and so forth too, that you actually, the first week and the second week, you only use it once. You do 1 pump of the retinol, you wash your face, pat it dry, wait a few minutes, 1 pump, upward, outward. Yes, I did do my neck and my throat while I was learning the whole thing. Now I do it all the time. And then however many pumps of the Calm and Restore facial milk that you think you need. This is a lifesaver, by the way. Then the second week, 1 time again only. And then the third week, and then subsequent times, you actually put them on together instead of I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I just said it backwards. And I said it backwards, right? You put them on together the first 2 weeks. 3 weeks after, you put them on separate. But you know what? Sometimes I still put them on together. And maybe you'll end up being the type of person that needs to keep them on together. That's okay. And you can do it 3 times a week, 5 times a week. Some people are doing it even more. I can definitely tell you that is not me. I'm probably going to be in the more 2 to 3. Okay. that's just how sensitive my skin is. Like, to give you an idea of how sensitive my skin is, if I don't put lotion on, like I'm like an alligator on my body. And I spend a lot of time outside walking the dog. So I'm also really dry. My mom and I are dry people. And so I sometimes can even get a little tingly with our night cream and our, you know, our repair line. My skin sometimes gets a little tingly. Yeah, yours too, Maggie? Yeah. So like that's the level of sensitivity that I am. But I'm proud of that, you guys, because I can use these. So I think that it's going to be fine. Now, some people are actually allergic to retinol, but they would already know that. Okay. And if someone gets really itchy and red and irritated, that is most likely an allergy to the product, not just sensitivity of starting it. Okay. You might see blotchy, normal. Everything, that 4-minute journey that I posted for you guys a couple weeks ago or whenever I posted it, that is my legit whole 4-minute journey. The company asked sales directors to create a video journal of it so that when it came out, we could show that to you. I'm going to encourage you to do the very same thing. And I'll encourage you in a far better way than I did it. The day you take the picture, either go to Pic Collage or edit in some way and post the date in the corner of your picture the day you take the picture, instead of waiting until you have this monumental project at the end of the journey and reposting every day of the thing. Okay. I would do that. And then I would create an album in your phone. So I have a retinol journey album in my phone, and I got all the pictures in there and all the videos in a retinol journey album. And then you're going to get that sheet, your journal sheet. Now you guys can actually print off big ones too, I think. Am I right? Okay, Maggie's saying yes. I would actually print big ones for your customers instead of the little ones, but you guys are going to want to do them yourself. You think you're going to remember, but you're not going to remember what day you're on. You're not going to remember. So do that. And then the notes, you know, remember every week to take a picture and then write little notes, because that'll help you remember. You might also have recalled in my video, I added purifying cleanser and moisturizing stick. So I added purifying cleanser because I was using Skin Vigorate brush, and now you can't use that. So I used purifying cleanser to remove my makeup, so that then my cleanser could just cleanse and not have to worry about also removing makeup, because the Skin Vigorate brush is so good at removing makeup. And I added more moisturizing stick because I was definitely getting some flakiness, which again is just part of the process. And you guys are just, you're not going to believe how good your makeup goes on. Like, it just goes on so good. Look at my forehead, for heaven's sakes. I love my forehead as an example because you guys know that I'm one of these people, because I'm genuinely always interested in what people are saying. And also another reason against Botox, because, okay, so you're wearing a mask and now you have Botox. And so now your eyebrows don't go up and your forehead doesn't raise, and you're standing there, sitting there smiling under your mask, and nobody knows if you're mad or sad. And you're like, hi, and your face looks the same. Hi, face still looks the same. Yeah. Let's naturally take care of it. And then let's let everybody still see that we just raised our eyebrows and we're genuinely interested in the conversation that we are having with people. Yes. Yes. Okay. Questions? Megs, and then Whitney.
Can you repeat the part? Did you do your throat and décolleté when you did your face, or did you? Okay. Okay. So you can start that right away then too.
I did. They say to pick a spot.
Okay.
They say don't do the whole thing first.
Okay.
But
So like the first week, do one little spot? Is that what they're, and see how you react? Like, I guess I don't understand.
sure, because, well, I personally feel like, why would this be worse than this? You know,
Right.
I feel like these two things would not be as sensitive as that in the first place. So I don't know why it said it. I don't know
Okay.
why it said it.
Well, because I put everything all over in the backs of my hands too. So I'm kind of like, it would be weird to just do my face, I guess. So I wanted to find out from you what you did. Okay.
Yeah, and I also think that all you people are good at remembering to do your hands, and I've not done my hands yet. Maybe a person could do one hand for the 8 weeks. Well, I know, icky face. Whitney,
I'll do one hand for 8 weeks. I love that idea.
okay. Do one hand for 8 weeks. I love it. Mom.
My question for you is, did you
Oh.
find you needed the Calm and Restore milk throughout the day?
Yes.
Or just you were doing it at night?
I did need it. I thought I even put that in the journal, but maybe I didn't in the video journey. Yeah, there was a couple times in the middle of the day that I actually noticed the dry spot. Where I was right around here was the dry area. But also keeping in mind, I do walk the dog every day, no matter what. So when it's been negative 100, I'm out every single day. So I have to believe that that had something to do with it too, is literally going out 15 minutes a day, no matter what the temperature is, to walk your dog, I think is going to have something to do with sensitivity on your skin. But yeah, I did use it, and you can just pat it on over makeup or whatever. It's actually, you guys, it's actually another really cool thing that it's coming out right now too, because since we're not doing very much in person, you know, I don't always wear makeup every day. So to be able to, you know, be trying this and not wearing a lot of makeup was easy. Did I answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, Mom.
I have a customer who is also very sensitive, and her sensitivity is on the side of her throat. And so whenever there was a new product that came out, she would put it here to see what happened. And if it was okay, then she knew she could wear it on the rest of her face. So
interesting. Okay.
That's probably why they say to wait for a while before doing the whole thing, because somebody might.
Okay, great. Ashley, did you have something?
No, I don't think I have any questions. I think I might watch Cece's again, because she used Clearproof, and I have a couple customers that are on Clearproof due to the maskne situation, as well as myself. I was using that for a while. Yep. And now that my face has been clearing up more, you know, I kind of want to see how I transition into that and use that along with it, because I know that she did the same thing. So other than that, I don't really have any other questions at this point. I'm just eager to start.
Yeah. Also, it is not recommended to use with the acne line, with the acne skincare line. So if you can get them to use something else, maybe just Time Wise cleanser or the Time Wise cleansing bar, botanical cleanser. Yeah. And I think it's because acne medication and retinol don't play well together.
Yeah, I think that's my only concern with myself is that, because I've been using it just because of my maskne. I moved from the Time Wise to that just to kind of get it under control, but it's been under control. So I kind of wanted to switch over anyways. So it might be the perfect opportunity to do so.
Yes. 1 second, Beth. I want to say to that about the acne, you know, it's not listed as an acne, you know, benefit or whatever, but that's exactly what Cece saw. Was she has now less acne around the chin area. And when she did have it, the redness would go away sooner. So see, the retinol is rejuvenating the cells and turning them over more quickly. Therefore, you're going to have less redness because it's going to heal more quickly. So people might not have as much acne. By the way, I did also get a couple little breakouts, like 2 times, very small, very, very small. And that's also normal also. I got like one day I had red cheeks, and it's weird, you guys. It's the weirdest thing because so you use it 1 week, the first week, 1 time, and you're like, okay, something gonna happen? Nothing happens. And then the second week, still 1 time, and you're like, okay, what, something gonna happen? And then all of a sudden, like you'll get a red spot, or it'll suddenly be dry, and you're like, I didn't even use it anymore, but your skin is absorbing it and getting used to it, and that's what happens, which is also why you have to go slow with it. So my fear is that someone's going to be like, 3 times they're going to try it and be like, oh, I'm good. No, yep, I'm on the 3rd week. I can go every day now. No. If you be patient with the 8 weeks, I think you're going to be more pleased, and I think your customers are going to be more pleased too. Okay, I got a couple other ideas. Beth, go ahead.
About the clear proof, the mask, I think after the 8 weeks, you could bring it back in, right? Just a different day than when you're doing the retinol.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. After the 8 weeks, you can bring everything back.
Even if it was the whole clear proof line?
Still not the clear proof line.
That's what I thought. Yeah,
still
just
not
the mask.
with retinol.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
But again, you guys, maybe they'll discover with retinol, they might not need as much of the acne product. So that is definitely what CC discovered. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be some trial and error for sure. Okay. Any other questions about that? Okay. Let's talk about clients now. Okay. So you're sharing my video or my thing. You're seeing that we're putting it everywhere. You see that I'm putting it everywhere. It was my story yesterday, and I made the same picture my story today because those disappear at 24 hours, and I want people to keep seeing it. Okay. People are going to reach out to you that are not your customers yet. People are going to reach out to you that used to be your customers. Randos are going to reach out to you. Lots of people are going to reach out to you. Okay. My friend Terry Russo has been a Miracle Set and eye makeup remover client for years and years and years. And then all of a sudden it was just cleanser and eye makeup remover. That's what it still is. And the orders seem to be getting smaller, which I find interesting sometimes. Sometimes that happens. And she texted me and was like, tell me about this, because 50 plus sun lover is me too, How is it working for you? And I was like, okay. Thank you, Retinol and Mary Kay, for bringing my customer back to me. So blast it everywhere, you guys, because people are going to want it. And you may have lost customers to something else temporarily. They're going to come back. So be prepared for people to come back. Okay. Also, I want to address pricing because it's come to my attention from several of you, and also in some Vox groups that I'm in and Facebook groups with some directors, that some directors and some people are being encouraged to discount the price. I know, and thank you for the looks you just made in your face. I know. I just feel like the $4 billion company probably knows the market and how to charge for something, right? So it's $120 for the set if you purchase them together. It's $128, the value of each piece. Okay, so you're already getting an $8 savings by buying it together. I don't know, as far as use up rate, they're saying that they're both 4 to 5 months if you use them twice a week. Now, you guys, we are at 5 months for me right now, and I'm only half gone. Okay. So, all right. So I would say if they say 4 to 5, the company's always conservative. Maybe say 4 to 6, because if you get a girl that's going to use it every day, she might go through it sooner. But I would say 4 to 6. So, okay, so $120 for 4 to 6 months of prevent and reverse. No sales, please. It affects you, it affects your customer, it affects your company. Now that's less money in your pocket. And next time she goes to order it, she's not going to remember it was some introductory price. She's going to be like, well, I thought I only paid 90 something last time. And then you're going to have to say, oh yeah, that was because it was the first time you bought it. Who wants to say that? Nobody. iPhone 12, do they put it on sale? No. Do people clamor to get it? Yes. The market is so warm for this product. We already know serum sales are up. We already know self-care products are up. We know all of that, right? Like it is proof. There's proof all around us that the market is very warm for these products. And Mary Kay knows exactly when to release things. You know their timing. I find it incredibly this timing that like a week ago, I saw The Rock, not Dwayne Johnson, The Rock Skincare, ROC, promoting retinol in you know, in the serum things. That's not straight up retinol. It's not, because
Oil of Olay has been going crazy too on the timeline.
yeah, and they do not have this. Oops. Hello. They don't have retinol 0.5. I did a lot of research on a lot of companies, you guys. And if people do have 0.5, which I could not find, but if it is out there, they do not have the Calm and Restore facial milk, the second part, and they don't have the 8-week protocol that we developed to make sure what was going to work for people. Megs.
Okay, I have a question because you said everyone is going to want it, which I truly believe. So let's say that we have a new customer who's new to Mary Kay entirely, who has never tried the skincare, never been on the skincare, but wants to do this. What would you suggest? Would you suggest that they go on the skincare for like a couple weeks and then add it in? Or would you suggest that they do everything all at once?
That is a great question. And I think that's going to come up. I would actually encourage them to use the Mary Kay skincare first.
Okay.
So that we know that our products work for them in the first place.
Right. That's okay. Good. That's what I was thinking too. Thank you for confirming.
Yep. Because we're going to guarantee the results when Mary Kay skincare is used. And I want to be really clear with my clients about that. We will guarantee your results when you are using Mary Kay skincare. Now, could they potentially see results without Mary Kay skincare? Yes. But we only know how the products work with Mary Kay skincare.
So how long would you have them be on the skincare prior to starting the retinization process then?
Oh, I think 2 weeks is fine, like normal.
2 weeks. Okay. No, that's fine. I just wanted to find out your expert opinion on that. Okay, great.
That's what I would suggest. And if they're, you know, if they're concerned about price, which I don't think people are, because you guys, when people want to prevent and reverse, they'll spend whatever. They'll spend whatever to prevent and reverse, right? This is nothing. You're going to attract people that are getting Botox. $120 for 6 months worth of skincare is not a big deal. 4 months of skincare. It is not a big deal. Sandy.
Especially when you're providing us with people we know pictures that show it's not just some rando picture of some, you know, Joe Schmo wearing it. And oh yeah, this is it. It wasn't photoshopped, whatever. But we're showing you a live person that we know, that we've talked about or they've heard of.
Yes.
It helps a lot.
Yes, it totally does. And I love that you guys are using the picture and putting it on your groups. And then I'm commenting. Where's my camera going? That I'm commenting on it too, because then they can see that, you guys, I'm sorry. Then they can see that, oh, that is my friend and mentor, Lisa Mack. Oh, she's right there. And then they know that that's for real. Yeah, we, that's why it's going to be imperative for you guys to get it and start it as soon as humanly possible. And if someone isn't on your skincare yet and they want to use the clinical solution, maybe you sell them the travel size of Repair or Miracle Set. There's an option. You could do that if they were looking at investing and they weren't sure what they, everything they wanted to invest in. Oh, side note, I don't know. Did I see this, read this? I don't know, you guys. That sometimes our products with retinol in them might be a little irritating to the skin during the process. So there's retinol in the night cream and in the deep wrinkle filler. So I think like 2 or 3 times I used a different moisturizer other than Repair, but only 2 or 3 times. It was not a lot. And actually which moisturizer it was the old one, the one we brought back, the old Time Wise one, the original Time Wise age fighting moisturizer. That's the one I used, but only a couple of times. And then I did use the moisturizing stick from the Naturally line for those dry patches. Ash.
So I know that there's going to be a mini, isn't there like a mini, or did I? So there's like a mini set, isn't there? That's going on sale tonight, or what is?
Just the milk mini.
Just the milk is mini. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep.
And
I was just wondering like what the benefits would be of getting a mini one if you want to go through the whole retinization process.
There is none.
Okay.
And it's only mini in the milk. Okay. Which would be great to carry around with you.
Okay. I get that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Yep. Whitney and Maggie.
I was just going to say that Deluxe Mini might be nice for somebody to have at their desk at work or in their purse. So if they're having dryness throughout the day and they're not at home, that might be an option to say, I'm going to give you a free Deluxe Mini with the purchase of your set. So you have the Calm and Restore throughout the day.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Mm-hmm.
It could also be for travel, depending on what the size of the milk is. It could also be so that you can travel.
The milk's only 2.5 ounces.
Oh, then never mind. Then I don't. Then okay, never mind.
And the retinol is 1 ounce. So looking ahead, here's some of my strategic thoughts that I have, is that when you get it, be a couple weeks ahead of whoever you're selling it to. So the minute you open it, start it, or look in your calendar, whatever. I decided starting on a Saturday seemed like a good idea. It seemed like doing it on a weekend seemed like a smart time to start it. And then I would do something like Ashley, where she's going to do it like with 5 people at the same time. I think if you can get a bunch of people to start together, and then maybe you even create a Facebook group that talks about it, and it's a Facebook group or a messenger group, whatever, something just for the 5 or 6 people that you started it with together. I think that would be a strategy that you might want to consider, is, or Ashley's doing it with 4 or 5 different people, ask, tell people you want to do a test panel, tell them you want to be there, one of the first 10. I want you to be one. I can order 5 sets today, and I want you can order as many sets as you want. I ordered 5 sets today, and I would love for you to be one of those 4 with me. Whatever. I love that Sandy took pre-orders. I love that you're staying up till midnight. I love that you guys are going to order as soon as humanly possible tonight or tomorrow, because they're not saying we don't have enough. They're not saying that at all. I just know, you guys, there's going to be a lot of people staying up till midnight to put their orders in. And you better believe people are going to be ordering this. This is going to help us also have a stellar January. This is going to move you into February, where it's still dark and dismal in the world and it's still cold, and people want the idea of this new thing. Okay. We're obviously still meeting virtually. We're still not doing things in person. So that means that people have more time at home. It is the perfect time to launch this. They knew that. And also, I've been holding in since January 5th that you could order this tomorrow. January 5th. I've had to hold that in. Ah! I told Cece and Andrea on the 18th, I'm like, okay, tonight I'm saying that they just better check their email on Friday. I'm just going to say that. I'm just saying that. I'm not saying anything. I'm just going to say that. Oh, I'm so glad you guys can order this already. Okay. And, oh, to give you a little coming ahead, because obviously you guys don't know what's coming out for spring yet. Besides this, February 1st, there is only two other things. There is only two other things. I'm just telling you. One is a tool. Don't get excited. It's a cute tool. And one is a fragrance. I'm just telling you that. I probably shouldn't have told you that. I'm telling you that. I just told you that. So both other things are very simple other product things. So we're not launching this huge color line. I think the company is brilliant how they're doing this. Quit.
I know in our meeting, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, Andrea said that the company is saying that this is not a product that they want us to stock, you know, a dozen of them on our shelves. So with your strategic mind, what would you say our ordering parameters should be when we do order this? Let's say we have a couple pre-sold, but with, you know, the popularity of the product, what is your strategy in how we should proceed with ordering?
Okay, great question. So, you know, we also have to remember that the company knows that we're going to keep things, right? And that the market is highly seeking after this product. The one that the company just sent me as a director that I, you know, get to show you guys doesn't expire until October of 2022. So remember, we've talked about things with sunscreen are usually, we have a 3-year shelf life on products unless it says sooner, and it's never less than 18 months. So, I mean, I wouldn't even have a problem with having 10. I mean, I'm ordering 10. I want 10. That's what I want. Now, so a couple strategies. Great. No, they don't want you to have them around forever because it has an 18-month expiration, but it lasts long time. So that's why, okay? So if it's gonna last you 6 months in your own bathroom, they don't want you to have a million of them, okay? So that someone opens it up and now it's expired, if you will. Not really, but you know, sitting in her bathroom and she hasn't finished using it yet. Whitney is actually the one who noticed that they're available for CDS tomorrow. My thought has always been, you guys, I don't want to get caught without something. And this is big. No one else has this. The company knows exactly what they're doing. They know exactly that they're bringing it out when they're bringing it out. They know that we're buying it. They know people are staying up until midnight. Like, this is huge. This is huge. So when it comes to skincare, I never worry about having too much of skincare because skincare is the bread and butter, right, of our business. And it's the thing I never want someone to wait for, if at all possible. I sold a full set and 3 separate pieces of botanical effects last week and today. And I'm like, what? Like, I always feel like I have enough, and now I'm short 1 moisturizing gel. And I'm like, how did that just happen? I have a cabinet full of skincare. So I guess, you guys, my personal thought is I would rather have it than have them wait. So Whitney, in your case, the way you sell skincare and the amount of skincare customers that you have, I wouldn't have a problem with having 10 at all. If you're not sure, you guys, then get 5 or 6. But I'm saying 5 or 6 if you're not sure. 5 or 6 if you're not sure. 10 if you're sure. Okay. And then you can always take advantage of CDS. You can always take advantage of CDS. But lastly on that, the weather is crap right now as far as really cold. So like in the last days of delivering and stuff, I had a customer come pick something up. I made her tell me exactly when she was coming because I didn't want to set it out until she was coming. And then Terry made a delivery tonight because of a snowstorm coming. So that's another reason I want to have the product, is because I can make that personal delivery when the weather cooperates, right? Because I think we're still faster than the company in many cases. So what was my point about that is, I don't know what my point was. Maggie.
I think your point was be careful CDSing so that the packages don't sit on people's porches and get too cold.
Yes, yes. And we have to believe also, you know, that the company knows what they're doing with that too. And, you know, they're packing them properly and all of that. I just want people to get their stuff as fresh and as fast as possible. And I don't consider 10 of anything a stockpile. 10 of anything is in a stockpile. After that, maybe, but not before that. But I probably have 10 repair sets on my shelf almost at all times. It's my product that I use, and I never want to be out of it. Right? And, you know, you sell what you wear. You sell what you wear. So I want you to be prepared that you will sell 10. Be prepared that you're going to sell 10. Be prepared for people to talk to you that are not wearing the product right now that want to know about it. And I'm selling stuff for you because one of Andrea's customers commented on my thing. I screenshotted it and sent it to Andrea and said, you better call her because she's already interested. And you got the whole world warming this product up for you. Let all those other dumb companies put lame products out there. Then when Mary Kay comes out with it, people will say, oh, well, we knew it was coming, but we wanted to wait for Mary Kay. Okay, I have gone over our educating and fun, invigorating hour. Feeling good, you guys? Are you excited? Yes, yes. We're going to learn this together. Stay in your journal together. Monday night, next Monday, the 4th, the 1st, Monday is the 1st. Okay. We'll be back here again, and I'll have those other 2 products with me to show you. Okay. And I don't know if we're doing Courage Nation or if we're doing Courageous Cadillac Macks. At any rate, you know where we'll be. We'll be here. And really, you guys, we got a really strong month that we can now finish up really well with this announcement. Get on it as soon as humanly possible. I mean, if you can stay up, great. If it's going to affect you, I don't want it to affect your health. I wasn't going to stay up, but I might now just because I know some of you are too. Let's see if Terry Mack will be home tomorrow and so I can sleep in. And if not, then I'll just set my alarm early and do it then. But you guys, I'm really excited for us. I'm excited for our team. I'm excited for how this is all coming together. Keep selling that skincare so you can get them in that $100 drawing. Okay. Make sure you all send me your $5 if you haven't yet. Okay. And then following up with people that are hearing the opportunity. I know this car accident really screwed that up, and then going on vacation, like Lisa, you put this huge, great challenge for us together and then you left and then you got hurt. I know, but you're figuring out how strong and how smart you are, aren't you? Because you are. Yes, you're figuring that out. Yes, I know it. So be on the lookout coming soon then for me doing more like the peek into pink type Zoom things that we can, that we can do. We can still do them on the Pretty in Pink page. Okay. Or I can do them in my customer page because you guys are part of that. I can do them on StreamYard where we can, we can put them into pages. We can interview you guys as the Peek into Pink. I've got so many great ideas. Making sure we're really lifting our reds and putting you into the leadership positions that you guys deserve to be in, okay? Because you guys are just great. You guys are just great. I just love you all, and I'm just thankful. I'm just so thankful for you guys. Thanks for being so awesome. Such awesome sauce.
Did you see my shirt?
No, what does it say?
It says, I know the solutions.
Nice. That's awesome. I love it. 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 Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
I made it
guys.
20 minutes before we went live, so.
Of course you did. All right. You guys keep praying for my my healthy body, okay? To be restored. I need to be restored. Keep praying for that. All right, you guys. I love you. We'll see you soon. Have a great night. Bye.